Alright. Let me preface this monologue by saying that this is not normally the type of video that I do, and I'm not entirely sure that I should be doing it, but honestly, even with all the dislikes and hate I'm probably going to receive, this has been an issue that I need to get off my chest. So, being the small-time CSGO YouTuber that I am, it has always disappointed me to see that LeafyIsHere is the type of CSGO personality that quickly hits the jackpot, rising to mainstream fame. Now, before some of you Leafy fans rush to the comments section to type "kill yourself," at least hear me out.
Kill yourself!
Of course, I'm sure some of my dissatisfaction undoubtedly originates from jealousy, considering that I find his content style to be interesting.
My whole entire channel is basically negativity, and that I'm the new fucking Hitler and I condone suicide, I make jokes about ISIS, and I'm basically the Antichrist. I'm the fucking Antichrist, dude, and they're right.
But honestly, that's not what bothers me the most. What matters to me is that this is the type of personality that has been actively shaping and influencing the CSGO community as a whole. Albeit the community has always been known to be rather toxic, and obviously I'm no saint myself, but I've at least earnestly tried to discourage this type of toxic behavior from spreading too far. Or at least I hope.
I found this YouTuber last night, great YouTuber, really spreads those positive vibes.
Look, I'm not saying that people shouldn't be allowed to intellectually or humorously ridicule idiocy. In fact, some of my favorite YouTube channels specialize in just that. But there is a difference between poking fun and maliciously bullying. Obviously, there are no preset guidelines to what constitutes each, as topics need to be addressed in a case-by-case scenario. But when someone has the substantial following and influence that Leafy does, they should at least have the decency, let alone a responsibility, to discourage personal threats or acts of violence, before promptly putting a target on somebody's back. I know there are some well-meaning people out there attempting to defend Leafy by stating that, oh, it's not Leafy, it's his toxic community that is doing all the hate-mongering. To which I have to say, do you really think he got to where he is by not understanding the nature of his community and his content? He may be young, but he's not stupid. I mean, we're talking about the same guy who actively encourages people to spam hiss and kill yourself to other channels. As Uncle Ethan from H3H3 has pointed out, Papa bless, the majority of his content comprises of clickbait videos viciously mocking children and the mentally handicapped. So is anyone really surprised by how his target demographic reacts when given a proper motive?
Her Eggs Made Me Feel Like Batman by Tommy NC 2010. And without further ado, guys, everybody sit back, relax, open up your fucking asshole, and get ready for a big fat pump of those positive vibes. And let's play this shit. Play those positive vibes!
Now, there is a possibility that he may have pigeonholed himself into creating these types of cancerous videos, as he's technically catering to his fanbase, but if anything, this type of intervention by H3H3 will hopefully do a world of good for both his channel and Leafy as a person. Sure, he may lose a small percentage of his subscribers and viewer base, but with over 1,500,000 subscribers, it's really not going to make that much of a difference.
Watch this. From, like, literally in the span of 1 second. 2 seconds, they all came back.
In the meantime, it'll be up to him on how he chooses to handle things. Ultimately, this brings me to the main reason as to why I'm even making this reaction video. For the past couple of months, seeing his content pop up all over my feed, and especially on the related channels list, has gotten me to reevaluate some of my video choices. On the one hand, I love me some spicy memes, and I absolutely hate how ridiculously PC our culture has become. But on the other hand, I love me some CSGO, and so it pains me to see the community slowly devolve into a cesspool of toxic assholes who do nothing but yell and scream. I understand that this dichotomy probably makes me somewhat of a hypocrite, but is it really so unreasonable to ask for a balanced medium? Maybe, but this isn't about me. Nope, this video is about you. Listen, I'm certainly not the most conscientious CSGO paragon, but I just want to let you guys know that I don't care if you like Leafy or not. I just really don't want you guys to behave like his hardcore fanbase. This goes double for my 40 subscribers. As small as my community may be, the last thing I want is to see it become another toxic mob that perpetuates the stereotype that all CSGO players just spew mindless hate and threats of violence. Look, I'm not asking you to be holier than thou, like, there are certainly people that deserve to be slammed, but if you're gonna slam someone, build your case off of logic and reasoning. I mean, it's one thing to poke fun at someone for doing something stupid, but it's another to say, kill yourself because hiss. Leaf alike. Seriously though, like, is it just me? Like, is it fun to be toxic 24/7? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. Kinda miss the days where I used to have fun in CSGO.